Hey guys, this is Max Gerston with Max Off-Road Training. Let's take a second to observe some hand positioning on the grips so we can understand how and why to keep our elbows up more efficiently. The reason why we want our elbows to be up and out like everybody knows is because we want to get as much leverage on the handlebars as we can. The more leverage on the bars we have, the harder it is for our wheels to turn with rocks or roots or jumps or anything. It's going to give us much more control on keeping that front end straight. One way that makes it easy to keep the elbows up is just to think of it as rotating these arms outwards. And then a grip adjustment can help with that too. When it comes to keeping our elbows up, if we grab the grips in a straight-on traditional way, it becomes a challenge to keep the elbows up, and what happens is we end up raising our shoulders to get those elbows up, and we don't want to create extra tension in the shoulders. We want relaxed shoulders. Now, because of that, we have to change our grip a little bit. We got to start from the bottom up to the shoulders. So how I like to do it is come in and grab my grips at a little bit of an angle. Instead of grabbing them straight on, I'm going to grab them at a little bit of an angle. What that does is it unlocks the kink in our wrist. Here, to get the throttle to turn, you see my wrist is pretty much highly kinked and it's really hard to keep my elbow up. If I grab it at a little bit of an angle and almost think of turning this thing like I'm turning a screwdriver, that totally unlocks that kink in the wrist and it makes it much easier to keep that elbow up. Something that feels a little strange at first, but with a little bit of practice, you're gonna gain a lot of handlebar control. Your shoulder's gonna be more relaxed since your elbows are up. You're gonna gain a lot of upper body and front end control. We want to have a strong chest. What that's gonna do is it's gonna open up our shoulders a little bit. It's gonna let us have more oxygen. We don't wanna be constricted. We wanna be open and strong and wide. When you're standing, you wanna be leading with that chest, looking ahead, relaxing those shoulders. We don't want extra tension. In this area here, we want to relax the shoulders, grab the grips at a little bit of an angle like we spoke about, and that's going to give us maximum control. Thanks a bunch, guys. The easiest way to get a hold of me is Max Off-Road Training on Instagram, and I also have a website that's going live in a couple of weeks.